is time to make the Week 17 picks. Today's featured teams of the video. These two guys right here, the Miami Dolphins, the Baltimore Ravens. Both of them have had great years, and they are facing each other this week. One of them is very good. The other is even better. Should be a pretty good matchup. These are the two featured teams we will be using. Playoff Machine to make picks for this week and next week, because why not? If we don't use this thing, nobody will. This thing was built for degenerates just like us to use and obsess over for absolutely no reason at all other than entertainment. With that being said, let's take a look at the playoff picture. Here it is. Week 17, the current standings. We got, with the AFC, we got the Ravens 12-3, Dolphins 11-4, Chiefs 9-6, Jaguars 8-7, the Browns 10-5 in the first wild card spot, and the last two go to Buffalo 9-6 and the Colts at 8-7. Yes. In the NFC, we have the 49ers at 11-4, and we got two other teams also at 11-4, the Philadelphia Eagles and the Detroit Lions. And the last divisional spot goes to the Buccaneers, holding on strong at 8-7. The first wild card spot, 10-5 Cowboys, followed by the Rams and the Seahawks at 6-7. Both of them are 8-7 on the year. Will these lineups change when it's all said and done, when we pick Week 17 and 18? Let's find out. Here we go. Thursday matchup. By the time this video's up, I'm sure this game will be over. Hopefully, the Browns win it, or else this whole thing is completely screwed. That win does nothing. Nothing moved yet. Good for them. Then we have the Lions and Cowboys. And forget the betting line. I don't care who's playing I don't need to look at anything. I don't need any info. Alright? All I'm here for is pure chaos. Alright? We're here for the chaos. That's all. And chaos says the Cowboys slip up again. The Lions get the dub, and that will put them into first place. Oh my god, the chaos. Alright, little less chaos in this next one. We're going to go Ravens. They're going to hold off the Dolphins. Just about that will secure the number one seed. They would not have to try very hard the last week if they get the W this week. Chaos would suggest that the Dolphins win this week, but chaos is tricky. It's not always a blanket across the board. Sometimes it's just the Lions beating the Cowboys, which isn't even that crazy. The Lions are good. The Cowboys are also good. That's it. Yeah, that's pretty much the analysis. To the next one, we'll go Bills over Patriots because, I don't know. The Patriots need draft picks. Alright, I'm sick of watching these wins. No, it's okay. It's fine. Nobody tanks. I'm not, just because I'm okay with them losing doesn't mean I'm okay with tanking. I'm okay if it happens, but I know they're not actually tanking. Players and coaches don't tank. Alright? But if they lose, hey, that's not too bad. But we got Bears versus the Falcons. The Falcons, they were looking like they were going to sneak into the playoffs by winning their division. They have since fallen flat, and now would be a good time to give up hope. And that's when the Falcons play their best, when there is no hope. So we're going to have the Falcons over the Bears in this one. Speaking of no hope, but they still have some hope, both these teams. For whatever reason, hey, the Colts are literally in. The Colts are in. The Raiders, hey, they got rid of McDaniels. Congratulations, but let's slow down the hype train. They're still, 7-8? All of a sudden, I see ESPN articles on the front page about how they gotta keep the interim coach. I mean, he's done a good job, but the interim doesn't usually stay around, and I really don't think they've done anything that spectacular. But I mean, a Chiefs win, That's how much a Chiefs divisional win is worth. Because other than that, it's like what the Chargers. Well, Chargers divisional. They destroyed them, and then who else did they beat? Like the Giants and the Jets, the Raiders. I wouldn't say they're really rolling just yet, especially not on offense. The Colts, I can't say they're that great either, but I think they get the dub this week. just somehow. Yeah, I might regret this one. I think both of these teams are garbage. But that's okay. One of them will probably be in the playoffs. We got Panthers, Jaguars. Ooh, the chaos meter is all over the place. The Jaguars have struggled. Oh no. But the Panthers are so bad, so we're going to have to go with the Jaguars. Titans, Texans. Love me some divisional matchups. Texans, they need a win. They're desperately trying to get in the playoffs. So it'll be fitting when the Titans pretty much squash their hopes. They would go to 8-8 after losing. They'd still be in it, still have a shot, but I do believe the Titans will get them. Even I don't know. Stroud's back. We're gonna have to see. But Rams have put a nice season together in what was thought to be maybe another rebuilding year. Eagles over Cardinals. I'll go Buccaneers over Saints, but chaos suggests the Saints are going to be all over that one. 49ers, W. Steelers, Seahawks. Seahawks looks like they bounced back last week. We'll keep it going for them. Hey, Steelers bounced back too, so that should be a great matchup. Chiefs, Bengals. Bengals are okay with Browning. The Chiefs have struggled at times this year, but not enough to drop this one. I think they'll be able to get this one. If Burrow was playing, that's a different story, but we all know how that goes. Chargers, Broncos. This is just the circle of suck. It's just these two teams right here. No, I'm kidding. There's worse. That's what's crazy. I mean, you look at teams like the Chargers and Broncos and how disappointing they've been, but they still aren't the worst teams in the league. And they talk about parity in the NFL. Parity. Do you see some of these teams? No, I'm kidding. Yeah, the NFL does have great parity, but it is fun to make fun of the teams. Just for fun, I guess. I don't know. If that's the thing, like, there's 32 teams. I mean, some teams have to be good, some teams have to be bad. These two they end up below middle. And we'll go Broncos. Yeah, sorry, Easton Stick. I can't do it. Alright, I can't pick you. Vikings, Packers. Nick Mullins, he'll give you four of everything. 400 yards, 4 TDs, 4 picks. He does it all. Packers should be fine in that one. So there it is. There is the Week 17 lineup. Yes, nothing changed. Nothing changed at all. We go into Week 18. Alright, it's time to get crazy here. It's time to get some chaos going. Alright, here we go. Seahawks, Cardinals. Seahawks solidify their place in the playoffs. They get themselves a dub. Excellent work. Ravens, Steelers. How important is this for the Steelers? Well, if they win, it means nothing. They would be 9-8, so they'd be preying on the Colts' downfall this week. Ravens will probably sit guys. They are out of reach in this one. No reason to play for it. They have the number 1 seed. So, I hope they keep Lamar out. Worst thing that could happen is Lamar going down in a game like that. But yeah, go Buccaneers. Buccaneers 10-7. Baker Mayfield leads the Bucs to 10-7. It's like Brady didn't leave. No, yeah, it's a solid year for Mayfield. It helps when you have a guy like Mike Evans. I mean, he's crazy. He's just crazy. He's a good player. But yeah, the Browns, Bengals. We gotta go Browns. Boom. They are in the playoffs. The Browns are keeping that spot. Vikings, Lions. This is a big one for the Lions. They're trying to get that 2 seed, trying to get that 1 seed, trying to hold on to the 1 seed. They'll need the Niners to lose. But who do the Niners play? Oh, they got the Rams. Oh. Here we go. Okay. I'll go Packers over the Bears. They are still outside looking in. That's unfortunate. They are 9-8. Oh, so close. They would need a Rams loss. And that actually... Oh, wait, sorry. Niners loss. Wow. So they will be hoping for the Niners. That is very realistic. That is... Ooh, that would be great for Green Bay if they were able to sneak in like that. That would be absolute madness. Colts, Texans. Texans get this one, but it's not enough. Too little, too late. Texans, where are we at here? 9-8. Puts them below the Colts. But I guess they still don't have the tiebreaker. I believe it's on win percentage in the conference. Is that... I gotta look it up. I always mix these things up on what counts, what doesn't. But yeah, that's tough. Okay. Texans get the win there. Chiefs. Chargers. We'll go Chiefs. Yeah, we'll go Chiefs. Broncos, Raiders. We go Raiders. Bills, Dolphins. Let's see. Dolphins win. They hold on to number 2. Oh my god. This is insanity. The winner of this one gets that 2 seed. The other falls to 6 and gets the Chiefs. Wow. I'd have to think, hey, Bills, they blew them out first time. I'm going to go Bills again. I don't think they blow them out, but I'm going to go Bills. Jets, Pats. This is a big one. It has no effect on anything. We'll go with Pats. Pats, they own the Jets. They just own them. Bill Belichick hates the Jets. Falcons, Saints. Can one of them make a push? No, it's over. Nobody cares. Eagles, Giants. This one doesn't mean anything either. They're ahead of the Cowboys. But Cowboys will get a dub here. Yeah, that wouldn't do anything. So we'll say, I don't know. We'll say, look, Giants win, Eagles win, doesn't move anything. So it'd still be behind. Okay, so they're gonna have to play hard, and they're banking on the Lions to lose, so they can move up maybe. So Eagles will definitely try. They're not gonna sit anybody. This is the one right here, though. The Niners, if they lose, they drop to 3. Those other 2 jump them. And the Rams get in. They bump Seattle back to 7. But 49ers win. They're able to knock Green Bay out of there. So Packers got to win out, though. They have to win out. That's going to be very difficult. I actually think... Oh, man, I want to go sicko right here and pick the Rams. This is hard. This is tough. Man, I think the Rams might end up missing. That would be nuts. That would be rather unfortunate. Alright, look at that. This is our playoff picture. Interesting. The Colts, I just don't have faith in the Colts. Let's see if we can tweak some things. Maybe the Raiders get the dub. Let's see what happens. Boom. Steelers are in. And that's crazy because I believe the Steelers... Okay, they're winning against the Ravens. But only if they sit... In that case, the Raiders would be in if the Ravens actually had to try. They don't. So that's why it feels like the Steelers could get that dub. Would get them in. Even if Seattle was to take them out. Now Steelers, they take them out. So Seattle, they also are in a tricky spot. They gotta win out. They could do that against the Cardinals. Steelers one's gonna be tough. They lose that one. They go 1-1. They're gonna be in a tough spot for sure. And that's, oh man, back to the Raiders. Raiders, Broncos. Broncos, who would it be then? The Texans. Wow, the Texans. Yeah, this is nuts. There's just so many teams with like the same record that if you lose the tiebreaker, you need like all these teams to lose. That would be crazy. Let's say Texans win this. Seahawks gets them in. Oh, oops. Oh, that was an accident. My bad. Steelers get this one though. Okay, so still the Texans. Texans have to win out. There's so many teams that just pretty much whoever wins out, they're in. You win out, you're in. Shocker, right? That's crazy though. That's crazy. Let's say Dolphins get this one. Yep, that would help them a lot. And look how far the Ravens would slide. That is crazy. Okay, so if the Ravens lost this one, they'd have to try. They'd probably beat the Steelers. Boom. So the Ravens just have to win 1 out of 2. That's all they have to do. I'd say they're in a pretty good spot to get that 1 seed. Dolphins, let's see. They'd have to win both matchups. They'd have to beat the Ravens and beat the Bills to get up to that 2 seed. That's interesting. But I think the Ravens get this one, and that's going to help them a ton. Coming into the last week, they'll sit guys. Steelers will get the win, but that will not be enough because they will lose to Seattle. But Rams win here. Whew. That would really shake things up. I think they could do it too. That's crazy. Wow. Alright, so Cowboys there. Okay, we'll go Cowboys here, see how it shakes up. Alright, Lions drop. Cowboys don't move. They're in a slightly better spot though, but they still won't be able to move up unless Giants get a dub. That's pretty much the way. I don't know if you want to bet on something like that. But wow. Alright, let's see. Let me just correct some stuff. Make sure I have everywhere where I want it. Was experimenting a little. I think, yeah, I got Lions here, so keep Lions in that spot. Ravens will take. I think maybe, yeah, I think I'll switch this to Raiders. Even if the Colts win. Oh man, they could be playing for the last spot there. CJ Stroud, be a big game for him. Yeah, we'll keep that. Okay, we'll keep the Colts win. Alright, yeah, I think these are all good. Unless we got Steelers here, but I think Seahawks. They should be fine in that one. We'll go here. Make sure these are all good. Ravens, yep, we're betting on them pretty much. Already clinching the division. Maybe not playing everybody as much. Trying to avoid injuries. Lions will be trying to play to keep the 2 seed. Alright, Browns. Packers, they gotta win to get in. They cannot lose this one. So the Rams, they could still lose. But they're also rooting for the Bears to just help them out a little bit. Yeah, we'll go Texans here over Colts. Yeah, we'll keep the Texans there. Yeah, we'll keep Chiefs. Doesn't look like that has much effect on it, though. Raiders, Broncos. We'll go Broncos. We'll go Raiders here. We'll go Raiders. Broncos are Jared Stidham. Man, I got the Bills here. That's crazy. They would drop all the way. That's crazy. This is crazy. Saints, Falcons. This one's a big one. Crazy. I think I like where it is. Yep, right here. This is my playoff. Take a good look. If your team is here, good luck. Because I never get anything right. So your team's probably... If your team's here, if I picked your team, team's probably gonna miss the playoffs. I hate to break it to you. I hate to break it to you. But I like this. I feel like these are some of the best teams. Or at least the most exciting. I mean, the Dolphins in a 6th seed, that's crazy. They are a strong team. But they got 2 tough matchups. They already got through one. They already got through the Cowboys. That's pretty good. But Steelers 9-8, they miss. Colts 9-8, they miss. Broncos and Raiders 8-9, they're close. I don't want any of those teams in. I think this right here, I think the Texans, they're young. Probably not going to beat anybody. Probably not going to beat the Bills, but they're kind of exciting. And then the funny thing is, you actually have a similar situation with the Packers getting the 7th seed on the other side. They, younger team. Maybe not a younger team. They just got a fresh starting QB, Jordan Love, and they got a nice little squad. They're able to rebound a little better than what I thought, but Seahawks, they look shaky, but they got solid players. They can make stuff happen. Pretty much the same team as last year that snuck into the playoffs, got beat down a little bit by the 49ers, but they were still able to get in. They're able to do the same this year. They're probably going to take a beating from the Eagles, but that's okay. You got Dallas, just solid squad. Dak's been good. CeeDee Lamb. Browns over here in that 5th seed. Incredible defense, and Joe Flacco turning back the clock. He's slinging it all over the place. Buccaneers and the Jaguars, divisional winners. Yep, but not super impressive. Not in the toughest divisions, maybe. Those 2 teams strike me as teams that'll go down. I think both 5th seeds might be able to get a dub. But yeah, Eagles, Lions, Niners, all with the same record. That's crazy. Bills, Chiefs, same, and then Baltimore's taking over. Yeah, exciting stuff for sure. But I don't like this though, because I have the Ravens and Niners meeting in the Super Bowl. I don't like when the 2 number 1 seeds. I don't like picking 1 seeds. You can pick 1 seed, but you start picking both 1 seeds, you're basically not analyzing anything. But it all depends on the matchups, for sure. So we'll see how this ends up, but should be exciting. Should be exciting stuff. 2 more weeks left. Should be good.